buddy Soren here, and Crimson's here too. She's getting on the game.
I'm working on it. I'm still a little behind.
We just are getting some chores done. I know you'll have to go up at one point to help get dinner set up.
About around an hour and a half.
What I'm thinking.
But I'll cut up honestly, I could cut up 2 potatoes and have enough with leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
We got some monster potatoes this last time.
We did get the monster potatoes.
I'm gonna fill out a couple of those carrots today.
Those smaller carrots, yeah, that we don't need to do anything fancy. We're having a beef roast tonight. It sounds good. Sorry, I'll be honest, we're not that Catholic, so some people don't do any beef during Lent. Some don't do it on Fridays. It's Saturday, and my answer, it sounded good.
And Little Tiger asked for it for a day.
Yeah,
and we found one at a good deal.
We were lucky on the deal.
Well, that's about a second one later on.
We did buy a second one. Yeah, we're gonna make a beef pot pie out of it, which honestly sounds damn good. My only temptation would be to add a little bit, just a little bit of like the beef base when we cook the meat. Of course, we did it with the big beef; it'd do much the same thing. But that we're gonna want to see a lot more than I did this roast.
We're pretty much gonna want it cooked for.
Yeah. And then there'll be the temptation of eating the meat. And no, I'm not gonna do cooking tutorials with what we do.
We don't do it the same way every time.
That's the problem.
We don't even measure the spicing. We just went. Whoop,
But we know visually what looks right. They'll have good layering and flavor.
I mean, come on, if we went to do our jerky recipe we did last time, I'd have to eyeball the salt again. Not salt, the sugar.
Yeah. But it worked. Yeah, we're talking about cooking and we're playing Final Fantasy 4.
Well, I could unlock.
Culinarian.
Hold up. Alien, one of the people outside Temterra, she becomes a Crystal Brave later.
Uh-huh. There's characters that have been there the whole time. It's what I like that they have done. There's those little things.
You might hear me griping about pain periodically.
Yeah, we moved a massive enclosure today.
That was a 52-inch tank?
48-inch. It's a 4-foot long tank. The fact that we could actually close the person we're taking it to in it. What can I say? She's good with the big snakes, and that tank will come in handy.
Even if it gets used by one of her personals.
Yep, I don't care if it's used by a personal. At least I remembered right, it is Copper Bell.
We're debating it. Who knows? Maybe we'll put a picture of what we do to this, how this roast looks on a plate after it's all done up and put on the Discord.
Yeah, we could do that.
We do have a Discord that's supposed to be for the channel.
Yep.
I thought we really use it much.
We need to get better about that.
Yeah.
Part of it is the way I'm doing the streams now. I got to put all that stream data in for people to be able to find that easier because it's assigning it all from what I'm putting in through OBS, which is nice that you can. So Copper Bell's up there. This is the wash. Do I go to Copper Bell first, or do I go do my Taos Respite battle in Central? Oh, in Eastern. That way it's done.
Not like we don't have
I was thinking I could get in Duty Finder, but I think that's an instant battle, so I'd have to stop Duty Finder anyway. No, the 25 kilometer. I'm pretty sure it's an instant battle. I did some looking up. If I want to do the staged aging with this character, I'd have to buy additional Fantasias. So what's going to happen, because I'll be honest, I'm a cheap son of a bitch, is when we hit the... Honestly, I'd be tempted to do it when we hit Heavensward proper. Because at that point, she's going to be level 60. Guaranteed.
I just have a random changes throughout. I'll just have a couple changes throughout because of
having an extra one. You have two right now? Because of my early content stuff, yeah, you would.
You might actually have one.
I don't.
Not those letters.
This is the newest account.
Yeah, well, I was hoping I could done one of you, but I can't.
No, you can't trade it or nothing. Even though it's a sub account of the same account. I am gonna claim the missions here quick and get them done. And who knows, maybe after we get home we might do a bit of a stream tonight too. It may not be this. The part that's rough about this is I had all the missions done through this area. There weren't any missions over here when I was in here last clearing random shit. And I know there wasn't. I checked. I looked on the map, but it's how certain things unlock with certain missions. That's exactly what's happening here. But it literally depends when we get the credits roll on which class I'll be unlocking. Because if it's not high enough somehow to do the one I want, I might end up doing Blue Mage anyway. Because I've never really messed with it.
I unlocked it one of my previous runs, but I didn't really.
But we know that's something we're going to have like searches up.
I'll hang it up on the side page.
Tutorials going so we know where to go. But no, she's going to be running a higher class just to make sure my ass don't die.
I was thinking running around level to level deal with red.
I think red starts at 50 though. Blue starts at 1. The reason no one likes Blue Mage.
And I'll still be running at a higher level. That'll work.
You just may not be partied up.
Yeah.
You just may be standing there healing me when I need it.
Do I need to know what that?
Yes. You get comparable spells for a lot of it to Black Mage and White Mage. With the rep. And also have some close range stuff going on. I know you could. Well, the challenge for you is getting used to the actual close range stuff for it, that's close range. I know you get it. And the thing is, it's still not quite the tank form. You're still closer to what like control does from the true. So. I didn't do Brent for him, so haven't had to go over there yet. I almost ran over there with the idle stuff offline. I'll admit that. I considered it.
Only zombie is on way for Terra.
Yeah, if you're stalled for Tamtara, it's worth doing.
But it's great.
I don't like the fact that my iPhone contact is out. That's from one other tabs. You might hear me in sarcasm sometimes, but you hear me. I think it's because of the fact that it feels like a strange thing to me. It isn't. It's about as American as it can come. But that's how it feels in my mind for some reason. No, but more fun to get shit out of it.
I started crying.
I start now.
Supposedly I'm a warrior of light.
I may have to do some running around. What I'm going to do is next time I get on off stream, just work on the hunting log. Because I know I'm not quite to the level 20 quest yet. But I'm pretty confident I haven't ran. I'm not going to come across these critters just by running around at this point. It's just the fact that I know I've never fought Gilgamesh because I never went through the Hildebrand bullshit.
It's not hard. Neither fight with them is.
But I've never done it. But I don't like Hildebrand's dialogue. At least I remembered right. It is an instance. It's not just in the field like some fights. There's no escape from this, I bet. Could you imagine if they voiced the guildmasters here? With the way they always voice Lollipop? False teeth like a burning red. Try to keep your blood like your body. I'm gonna get smacked. She threatened me with something. Not that I don't deserve it. Yeah, thank you for not threatening with glass. That's one thing to be sarcastic, but not back there. Oh, guys, come on. You think I'm gonna take one shot kill? Something serious to do. I know these are supposed to be all threatening and all that, and I'm like, basically.
For a while?
Okay, now it's starting to get to the point to make me a little nervous. But this is why Black Mage has AoE. Very effective for the uninitiated. And when I said it, you started using it all the time. Damage over time. I love my Nazis. Dude, I was the evil son of a bitch back in EverQuest era that would take out mobs 20 to 30 levels above me with a druid, because that class had the most dots in the game. And I would literally root the thing to the ground, dot it, put it to when I had to put it asleep so I could survive. And just whittle them down. I actually had my relic weapon in that game. Well, first relic weapon, 15 levels before I could use it. Doing the flesh. I did contact the developers going, hey, just because I managed to complete it solo, shouldn't I be able to equip it? Come on, I was known to go in using those root tactics with charges and help the ones that were in that level range through the missions. A little bit of bragging rights, really. Of course, there was the one time with the dungeon you couldn't teleport out of. That game, it wasn't instance dungeons, it was part of the world. And the door was actually locked. You had to have lockpicking to open it. The guy who, there were two people in the guild who had high level lockpicking. My level 15 rogue, which I smuggled into a level 60 zone to level up, max out her lockpicking. Sat there for about 4 hours just trying to pick one lock. As you get into this deity zone and be just inside the door, nothing would aggro. It was safe. And you could just sit there and pick the lock and level up the skill. And I had done that. The other guy was a bard, which also had lockpicking in that game. And he was in the dungeon raid because he wanted to do it. I wasn't in the mood for it at the time. And his modem fried with a storm. So he disconnected. So I'm going through a aggroable zone where bombs would kill me in one hit with a level 15 that was a level 50 zone. To get to a door to pick the lock to let them out. Because if you tried to teleport within that zone, it'll teleport you back to the middle of the dungeon. So something that the developers did be deck. Then I found out when I got out there, actually I'm safe. I don't have the factioning that the aggro goes on in that zone for them to target me. And all I could do was laugh. It's like, okay, let me know when you're ready to come out. I'll switch back to this character. I'm just camped out just outside the door. It was kind of funny. It was kind of sad. The fact that the druids in that game also had the teleport spells. For themselves and parties. And yeah, that stuff got expensive quick to get them all. But it was so worth it. Because they did just unlock you had to buy your spells in that game. In ways, I almost like that because it makes it a little more choices matter on it. Well, that's about right. I had the armor for the short time, and now I'm back into street garb. The point is, that armor was still better than what I had for a short time, so I'm not upset. I'm getting better. But part of it is the missions out here are actually in my level range that I'm doing off the high bridge. Okay, that sounds like a bad bar joke.
With the feudalist running along the back-to-back taking out the
clarify her statement, she's the pugilist.
I'm sorry, you don't want the flesh flies or foul.
Not with a choice,
Now
no.
when you're capped at 19 or 60.
One's fine, two's fine. All of them bad news. At least he asked. That's better than most things.
Did you ask the healer if you wanted to handle going a little faster?
I appreciate what the tanks do that and communicate that sort of stuff. Because it shows they're trying to be considerate.
Already up to the great bigger place?
That ain't bad. That's good pay.
Just finding out if you're not.
Is it bad? I've thought about putting my splitter on your screen. So I could actually have you in the corner with the capture device. See what you're doing. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do quick swaps of it while playing because it's too much of a nightmare. You might set that up later. That actually sounds like a good idea to me.
We'll see if we have time after
That
this stream.
That's after everything if we think of it. I think that would be.
The only reason we might do this.
I think that'd be kind of a cool little thing. You'd be able to locate what you're doing. And if I do it right, then people would be able to see in general. Like if you're doing something streaming and you're like on Sims, I could have it in the phone.
Or if I'm doing research.
Yeah. And I would prep it so I could do the swap and then I could do that. Because there's that corner of the top left, the old shot panel. It's not a big deal really. Is it? So. I kind of like that idea.
We used to do that with doing like in. We used to do that with I was playing in.
Yeah, we were. But it's a little different doing it between two computers. I have to take an extra step to make it work so you can have your screen without it taking over my screen. It's doable, it's just another little step. And I don't think it'll be a problem.
Second call before we're done.
I'm just not going to try to set it up right now.
I don't want the buttons all this time.
Concerned I'd have to unhook your HDMI to do it? Yeah, we're not doing that to you in the dark.
Especially not when we have things on the outside. It's not that they're hard, it's just
They're a pain in the ass. More of a nuisance.
sorry. Well, that would be across orderly.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, look at the part that's actually using the AOE.
I will say that's not as common as it sounds.
Well, someone just ignore it and try to act like it's the first thing on the normal shot. Then
Well, the bards, if they're doing a good job with their bard songs, I expect them to attack a little less. Because let's be honest, you get more benefit from that than them DPSing in the big fights.
I'm pretty diligent about keeping my songs out. But part of it is I don't gotta jump to the back of the page.
That's exactly it. If you're game padding it, you're have it set up where you can do the quick hits. And people are going to think I'm nuts when they start seeing me lay out this grid stuff with the way I control it while playing.
Honestly, that's what I'm worried about when I get further along with this, trying to figure out
keeping your combo grids going where you can keep it going.
Yeah.
Especially when you start getting the branching paths of it.
I will say, the Bard is using Peloton appropriately. Because he's doing it when we're having the longer runs.
Yeah, the times that make more sense.
He's not just trying to span it between shit.
Yeah. It tells me he's one that hates people annoying about it.
I actually don't know who I'm going to get the commendation to.
With the American server, that's not a small statement.
Because the healer's doing a damn good job. I haven't seen any of us get past a quarter health loss.
The danger with me going into the dungeon with this, I'm already at 27. There's good odds that I may be proper black mage before I join the Sky Hunt.
And the fact that they all waited for me to come down to deal with Paladin.
They're being considerate. Part of it's time of day too.
It's just, the tank asked if he could take it a little.
Again,
The Bard's doing it appropriately, the healer's doing good.
it goes into
If whoever doesn't leave immediately.
whoever you can get it to, then you gotta choose.
Yeah, and if they all stand there and wait.
That's gonna make it so much harder. It's nice when you have a good party.
I mean, come on, this is a Dark Knight that's not trying to kill himself doing the different moves.
I don't know if they've implemented the change that's given some of their abilities a slight heal. I know it's something that's being worked on because...
Come on, the tank actually stepped out of the way of the big AoE move that the boss did?
Yeah, these people play like us.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder if they're overseas and just using this server.
I'm wondering if they're European, yeah. And that's not being racist in any way. They tend to be more considerate over there.
Because this almost feels like we're back on the Japanese server.
And believe me, people, that's praise.
The only reason we left the Japanese server
Was lag with trying to stream. Because I was trying to run healer and I couldn't keep...
Oh, God. I'm getting into healer before he leaves.
They're running right out.
Holy shit.
Again, it's nice when you have a good team.
We were about to hit 80 minutes getting through Tamtara.
That's damn
80
impressive.
minutes, 12 seconds was what we had left.
With the boss beat, with you watching cinematics.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're not long cinematics, but
It takes a good minute away.
yeah, he was using Peloton that efficiently.
No offense. It gave you a goal next time you're messing with the Bard, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
She usually raises the standard for the Bard when she's playing it. So the fact that she's going, it's saying a lot for that Bard.
More Peloton. But the fact that they were doing Peloton without us getting sprint and we knocked that much off.
Yeah.
and killed every enemy and hit every chest.
So that was a full clear.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was insane.
Yeah, we'll get it set up so we can do that, even if I'm using you on Sims as a test to see if I can get it. At least we have the hardware where I can split your HDMI output without making it harder for us to run shit.
But yeah, the last time I was out pleased with a team was not European, Japanese server.
We've had a couple times we've had some good squads.
There was usually at least one person that was. That was
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess while I'm waiting for Copper Bell, I'll start going for what I know is in my hunts.
No, we are not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Wish we were.
Oh yeah, really wish we were.
It's like, you don't have to pay us, just give us a regular supply of dude.
Particularly.
Oh, no, we got that little fresh one. Shouldn't have bad bad anyway because of so. We'd also be happy with Fago.
Is that same company?
No. It's more the fact Fago is a Michigan brand.
Yeah. I'll be kidding.
Yeah, I got it. Oops, sorry. So I got it. Hey, where are my other... What I need to do? Central. And Ryan Corpse is over in Dryball. What that part is, I'm likely to hit 28 from doing the hunts.
Hey, I'm level 26. Nah.
I'm gonna double check. I think I know which ones these are. Batlings and Blackbird. Yep.
Did you ever get all 12 right on 12 on? One of the guild tests?
Not sure.
It's the selfs.
No, I haven't, but I'm also in the duty finder for Copperbone. I'm not going to turn that off right now.
Good point.
Add it.
Figured I'd have to. Yeah, I could. I'm running the missions.
And honestly, if you decide you want to stream something else, me capturing it over here with the capture card stops it from dropping your performance. So it's not a bad thing to have it wired up that way anyway. I'm just thinking of it. Yeah, we were on stream when we discussed that. I know we were discussing it because we saw random shit on
TikTok because it was a Corgi servers.
Yeah, it was a Corgi.
So no, we were not on.
Yeah, you were looking at that, and I think we had Encanto running off the people behind us. That's right. Because I made a remark.
It was Encanto or Rock gone wrong.
But I made a remark about because of the Well, it doesn't help we watched both yesterday. But I was like, did Hercules ever not want to fight Cerberus? Line in the song, and
It's not Hercules is Cerberus.
and we were wondering if he. And I think we saw something with Moon Knight referencing, and
I've seen the new trailer for Morbius.
we.
Some guy being hid. Who are you? Him being a smartass. I am Venom. No, I'm not. Hi, I'm Dr. Morbius.
It tells you the same universe,
Mm-hmm.
which is not necessarily a good thing.
He's just. It's the new trailer. Is it making a Venom joke?
And I'll be honest, one of our main goals is to get us so we at least have our riding mounts again. It helps.
It helps so much. Fire in the room, report to me on. What? That's what it says.
I know, but it tells you how bad the translators had a sense of humor. Because you know it didn't rhyme in Japanese.
Oh.
But that's why sometimes they like the English version more. Honestly, the final mixes of Kingdom Hearts in Japan are usually defaulted to the English language. From what I've understood. Dragon's jelly beans, folks.
Trying to keep some for you. But I had all licorice.
Only because that's what Grandma leaves upstairs.
Yeah.
The right area for what we need, at least. Pretty pony. My problem is somebody's been wiping the whole zone again. So it's making me harder to get my the area again. So finding what I need. Like I said, the only thing that this update done is needing to, well, not needing to, it's wanting to.
Oh, I gotta go fight the self pillows.
Great.
What?
Okay, they're starting to respawn. Okay, I'm about 1,200 experience from leveling. From that, I guess I might as well take care of the odd quest over here in the one camp north of Drybone. While I'm here.
Going after that is gonna start going after the healer.
It's just my general rule of thumb is until I'm into the late teens of the missions, I'm not too worried about going after the hunts. Because you usually come across the hunts through your running. There's some exceptions, like
Yes, I'm giving Vertigo commendation.
yeah, that doesn't sound right, does it?
Vertigo Satan.
Yeah, if it's a good player, it's a good player.
After he was keeping his health up at full despite having pretty much every extra mob going after him. Tell you one thing, I wasn't gonna give it to the tank.
That was a guild heist.
Yeah.
Tells me it's a tank that's going okay, it's just a guild heist. I use guild heist when I ping. I practice to make sure I can mob them. he was more worried about guessing it out to clear it quickly. But I've actually seen those when it goes bad, actually white because too many people.
I was trying to clear what I could on the way up, and then that last fight when it just keeps bringing more in. Trying to keep the healer alive.
Yeah.
Healer was good. I ended up taking out the boss.
I'll run around the front side this time to get this done.
Licking sticks and taking names. These goblins.
Yeah, okay, there I'm finally getting them copper belt. I was about to say, I'm almost at 13 minutes, I was saying average 11. I like it when I'm seeing people going fun dungeon. The tank's name is Candy Bar. Okay. Okay, this tank is not being crazy.
Oh, it's definitely not halfway.
Well, that's still 50. It's just nice when, oh, I forgot that first room that you got to get the key before you can go farther anyway. So that may not have been a good gauge. And yep, this is a sprinter. The full stop. Oh yeah, keep overrunning. Holy shit, still?
Now that's normal for
My answer is that things gonna be fucking dead when they stop. Some of these stops don't stop for shit. Yeah, they're running right to the room. This is some of the painful play pattern. I will say the healer kept the dumbass alive, which is not a small feat. I'm sorry, I call it how I see it. This is why I'm going to be happy when they start implementing for the roll-up healer content, the ability to do it without being a complicated player part. Because players play like that. Because, yeah, all you get is gil from killing all those mobs. That's all it is.
But if you can do it in a more controlled manner, it's not a death trap.
Best way to say it, if the healer lagged, it would have been game over. Right there. I know I'm pissing off the tank by getting some spells off. Get the mobs in the one room that nobody can get spells off him. Well, I'm being smart. I'm not using my most powerful spell, I'm using the one that actually will let me hit something. The one that's the instant cast. I know they'll be able to cast quicker than I can otherwise. And I think the healer is realizing what I'm doing. Oh, the problem is, I'm running out, man. So I need to get where's the first? Why do I feel like that it's just going to be a tank that's going to try to chase down other stuff in the final fight? I'm gonna do something most people don't know about. This chest. And then the tank jumped into the elevator just because. Again, you don't get experience from it, and I kind of understand why some people do that. It's just, it don't feel right leaving that many alive. This is a rarity. At least this tank doesn't like having to chase down the random shit in this one. I think somebody's trying to get 100% in here. Try and get their 100% clear. Yeah, they're not running past the carrier, the brigade. They don't want to waste their time on the one they have to kill. Well, thankfully the tank did. He and Fugulus took out the other one. That sounds about right. So I think between the healer and the Fugulus that I'm considering the...
Do this and switch back to the Fugulus quick enough. Shit! As I in combat.
What's the matter?
I was seeing if I could switch between the fisherman and the pugilist after putting the medicine on the house roper.
That don't work.
I was hopeful. Want to sneak in.
Now this is the annoying fight. The Icarus Iron. These are people who know what they're doing. I'll give them all that. Because the tank, the moment it popped up, immediately hit the thing. Nobody else is attacking the blast. The pugilist making sure that, yeah, it's all getting your potential wouldn't kill the last gap. They're like, okay, this person knows what they're doing. Not really the easiest thing.
Considering I'm only level 26. This thing's level 31. Without aggroing the other one?
Nobody grabbed the fire sand.
That's the more impressive part, is doing it without aggroing the other one.
Stop running so we can actually help you. No. The ball thing. The monk and what name? Well, depends which one's still in when this gets done. So that makes sense. And he's already engaging the bomb. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you this time. I wish they had not implemented that immediately move into sealed area. Because it used to be that the monk didn't teleport in with me. So he was watching cinematic as well. I saw too late, my bad. Noticed too late.
I'll get killed by 3 strokers.
considering even the healer gave him a negative comment for his mood for jumping in on it like that. So yeah, it's gonna be either the monk or the light mage getting it this time. They deserve it. I will do the thank you for party. Candy Bar 26 ain't playing like this. Tells me it's somebody's old. The class that they're being careless with. Candy Bar's the only one left in here. The others left before the animation got done. So no, I'm not giving it to Candy Bar after behavior. It's gonna feel like it's already been an hour. Treatment. Yeah, I'm almost level 29 now. From that. I'll take care of the stuff over here quick. Not necessarily any new missions, but I'll turn into one that's done.
There's a fate that's called If I Only Had a Soul.
If I only had
It's a level 33 fate. That one concerns me a little.
I know I'll be back out here soon enough, so I'm not too worried about the new mission I just grabbed out here, because let's be honest, getting back into East Shroud's easy. Not East Shroud, Eastern Thanalan.
Oh boy. Somebody's on a quest line where it's kind of grindy. They're actually asking in the main plaza if it's not as grindy afterwards.
There is some points that are pretty damn bad in this game.
Yeah, which quest line? I want to see this. Because if he's talking about class quest.
Yeah, it's grindy.
Relic weapon.
Oh yeah, it's grindy. It's grindy. Relic weapon? It's a
The guy who asked is going, good luck.
Oh, I forgot this was I might have like clicked the right shit. Relic weapon, I'll do.
Because back then that was basically the only content to do. It gets worse. It gets so worse. They just finished the 9 books. It gets so much worse.
We'll do it.
Oh.
It's rough because you can get the quest and not be able to do some of it yet. You'll actually stall out on the relic weapon.
Yep.
And that's part of the nightmare of it. Now, it's always a beautiful weapon. It's always a decent standard weapon.
You're going to have to fight Ifrit normal. Somebody's fucking with him. You're going to have to fight Ifrit normal about 250 times.
Oh, no, that's just trolling.
And he's just, what? This is the plaza in Gridania.
Assholes. It's not that bad.
No, it's not. Please tell me the books is the worst of it. No.
Unlocking some of the dungeons is.
If somebody else is trying to go, the books is the worst part of my opinion.
Yeah, it really is.
They're just.
And sadly, it can get worse depending which class you are.
Oh, which one is he? Is he standing right here? Can I see him?
And that's the honest truth.
Yes.
I like the fact that I'm fighting these fuckers for the girl's food.
Unable to find player character, so he's not in the area.
Darn.
Otherwise, I'd try to figure out what he is.
Because depending which class, it's so much worse. But the thugs trying to arrest a woman for the beat, I got at nighttime, which is so uncommon.
I think that's Thaumaturge.
I think it is.
Because that's the only one I can think of that has the books. That many books.
That we tried, at least.
Because I didn't have to do books.
I remember you had to collect some odd stuff for white things. I don't remember it being quite that bad. I could see it being 9 books for monsters. I could also see it being 9 books for arguments. God, technically you could do it twice if it's Arcanist, so Summoner and Scholar. Oh, shit.
Talking to him.
The one talking shit?
No, the one that was actually going good luck.
It is the first time through it, it is frustrating because
Second time through it,
it's not as bad because you know, okay, I can go this far and now I gotta wait till I'm not doing this shit. And that's what it comes down to. And it could be so much worse.
People are gracious inside.
So the looking like a migraine after kicking somebody's ass is almost believable. It's just okay. It stopped them from hurting this innocent woman. It's like, oh my fucking head.
I misinterpreted what it was. He's going after the Zodiac weapons.
Oh shit.
So that explains the 9 books.
Yeah, Zodiac weapons are even worse.
We haven't done those.
Heard. We haven't gotten that far yet. I've heard nightmares of those.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting an email from Reddit going, Tataru is always happy to see you back?
Because I looked at some stuff on Reddit that was 14 involved.
Oh no. Some of my ants are being stupid and letting their gas tanks get down to like 3 miles left in the tank. So they're having to go in with their big ass trucks and fill up.
I understand with tight gas price, with the gas prices, but ugh, depending where they're at right now, that's even worse. Depending
This
on
is
the
the odd one over in Cali.
Oh shit, that means it's $6, $7 a gallon right now. We're bad. It's bad enough out here with a little over 4.
Yeah, because this last time we filled up at about quarter tank, it was almost 60 bucks.
$60.
And she took a picture partway through when she hit 55 and it was not full.
Yeah. Like, is it gonna be rough?
Oh, wow.
The reason I'm trying to be careful, make sure we have money for gas.
Certainly we're going to have to put a little bit in later.
Yeah. Got a long drive later.
Only an hour and a half.
One way. We'll be driving about 90 miles. One direction. That's the rough part.
It's just to take a tank to a friend. Hi, Papa Shop.
No, that's Thancred.
No, Papa Shop.
Thancred.
Papa Shop.
Thancred. This is where we need the windows going. I'll say that.
And it's just Melody staring at Papa Sean from behind the counter.
If they keep the cut. If you want to talk about... No, I could see there being the romance thing between Momodi and Papa Shandi.
I'd be creeped out and find out that he's her dad.
I could see that. I also want to see what happens if you really piss off Momodi. Think about it. You know she has the loyalty of the adventurers of Uldah.
Right?
It's like, wait, you did what to Momodi? Oh, hell no. Mother Mion, I believe, will whoop your ass on her own.
But Aaron. How do you say his name?
But Aaron, I think. I
He
think
just grabbed a ball.
he just will whoop your ass too. He used to be a pirate.
I just feel like he'd grab an empty ball going, okay.
Honestly, I believe some of his girls will whoop your ass.
The ones that are just holding the trays.
Because I don't think they're a little I don't think they screw him. I think he just has their loyalty.
I think they might be staying with him.
But I don't think
in
they're.
spare rooms.
But I don't think they're fooling around.
I feel like he covers room and board.
That's kind of my point, though. Is I don't think.
And they feel like the nieces that just kind of go.
Like I said, he has their loyalty. It goes into you don't screw with them. I don't know if I'm proud to see the gambler tag on him.
You want to know what mission it came off? What achievement it came off of?
Something for
What
rolling saucer.
happens in saucer?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much what happens in saucer stays in the saucer.
That's the thing. I don't know if Intergrade, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, has Golden Saucer with the point you get to in storyline.
Oh.
Because that's only like the first half of the game, comparatively. I'll be honest, I'll be happy when Part 2 comes out.
Number 2 in the leveling roulette.
Ida, put your boyfriend's head in a tomb. And don't stay there.
That's not Ida.
No,
Why do you call her Ida?
Ida.
Okay, you went Yida.
Ida.
You went Yida, which is a completely different character. And if you want to go by Japanese pronunciation, it's Eda.
I know.
So Eda Yida.
The problem is there's so many that go French in this for some reason.
She is not
I
an
know.
Ishgard.
I know.
She does not use the French pronunciation. It is Eda. I bit my tongue.
Baka.
Ow. You gotta kill bombs.
Did my big sister kill you? I can't resist because it's a higher level character with the same surname.
Wait, that adds in as part of the... Oh god, my AoE adds in as part of the chain.
Bitchin'?
No, but that just made it so much harder to organize this.
Uh-huh. That's where it gets difficult with some of these because
Shit.
Ninja was doing much the same thing to me on one of the other characters. Honestly, Dragoon, I had 2 lines of 4 combos that started from the same ability.
Yeah. Oh, they were really good. I'm all the way to this one.
I am gonna get myself on. Oh, I did have it running the whole time. Okay. Turn all that. Okay. Is it bad? I can honestly believe it was a random eavesdropper that told the Empire where to find the Scions when you got recruited for a canonical. Honestly, I'm debating which side I'd want to put your little window of stuff, because if I put it on the left side, it covers the chat, which most times chat doesn't give anything anyway. Right side would cover the inventory window.
Which?
Yeah. Anchor tank to step up. I'm sorry. Thaumaturge, not stupid thaumaturge. It's a tank still learning their way. Tank. Well, I know who's not getting the... He's getting mad because he's not doing the most damage. And the fact I'm schooling him about throwing aggro. With the way I'm playing. I'm sorry, but if you are in an instance with multiple mobs that are all on top of each other, you use AoE. That's standard practice. Okay, I'm gonna have to change my priorities a little bit. No, he's not holding aggro. I'm trying to take up the shit that was trying to kill the healer. Which means I'm giving it to the healer. He's down.
So the tank's basically just getting...
No, the tank wasn't fucking... I was pulling aggro off the tank every fight. Every stage of it. And I know from experience that yes, you can control those mobs with that tank class. I've done it. Thing is, I don't like tanking because the way people feel I'm not going fast enough and start pulling extra. Even though I run some of the fastest times in the game tanking. Which makes no sense. That they feel it's going too slow. Because I've ran sessions.
They're used to having you stress
right.
going too fast.
Of the over pulls, and I pull fairly heavy. Once I get to a certain level rank. But I don't pull heavy in the earlier dungeons because you don't have the skills to control it.
I would say it's not the healer getting him this time.
Not for you.
He just ran ahead and pulled 3 more mobs in.
Dungeon or...
Zastasha, I did a level. And it's obviously a new tank.
What class tank?
What will be Paladin?
The Gladiator?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one at Zastasha level, you only have 1 or 2 skills that'll actually hold aggro, and I don't think you actually have your AoE yet at that point, or if he does, he barely has it.
Yes, he's still figuring it out.
So, impatient healer.
No, it's not the healer, it's the other...
DPS, that's a problem?
I don't know that symbol. I think it's the one with the book.
Does he have a little battle pet, or no?
No. Not that I'm seeing.
He could be Arcanist, that's not... Well,
Because we have a white mage as a healer. Okay, there's the cargo.
so yeah, it's an Arc. I was about to look at the rune list to figure out which one you were meaning.
He just summoned it.
So he didn't even have access to half his abilities doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, I saw a book and assumed it was the healer with the book.
No, it's kind of a gray zone in my opinion because I feel the Arcanist is a half step away from being a full-fledged healer. The reason I say half step is they pretty much have all the abilities. They're just marked as DPS. And in fact, there's 2 classes that branch off it. One is healer, one's DPS. Because you become scholar and summoner with that. And you still keep most of your healing abilities as summoner.
But yeah, with what I'm seeing of the tank, he's barely capped.
So he's trying.
He's trying so hard.
Which means if he doesn't run out, give it to him.
Yeah. Because he's stressing out over the Shade Seekers.
Those aren't a big deal, but yeah. And I'll be honest, if we have people ask to want to join us on the guild from the streams, as long as they behave in our guild, I'd be willing.
Mm-hmm. But if you start causing problems, you will get kicked.
Yeah, you'd get kicked on the spot. Because I have no problem having people join us. Just don't expect full access to, like, the guild storage right away. You gotta earn that. And honestly, I'd be happy to be streaming and helping some people through the dungeons. It wouldn't bother me at all. It's the only reason I'd consider unlocking one bonus class, and that would be to get a tank class going on this, or whatever class we need otherwise. I don't think I need... Yeah, I already have 5.
Because part of our stipulation is if we catch you in one of the random larger dungeons, see you being stupid.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've
And
heard so
obviously
much.
not really caring about the rest of the team.
Yeah, that's the
Well
thing.
met,
You gotta
friend.
care about the squad.
My name is Minthelia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
No,
I have awaited
there's
your
some
coming.
leniency. If their squad's being stupid, I can forgive a bit.
But if he's
Because
the one
we've done it before.
Yeah.
But if you're just being heartless from minute 1.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
like say your healer asks if you can take it a little slower.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with
You might have a
questions,
couple dungeons to go for you.
but have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
No, the healer didn't say anything. It's just... I could
We are the
criticize because he
scions
was
of
to
the
the point of
Seventh
me trying to
Dawn,
do the little
an
random
order that
smoke
transcends
shots.
political boundaries.
I couldn't
Our single
keep my
object
mana
among
up.
our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose.
He's just high enough to have his
Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you,
Which is
possess
what he
a
really
rare and
needs to be able to
special
do it.
talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass
Argument.
through the
Yes,
walls of a
launch.
man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
Well, I've been petty enough in the
You will
past
be
with
there
one
in his
dungeon
memories
because others
and
kept
see
pulling. I
things as
turned
he
off
saw
the
them.
aggro.
You may even
Ability as
interact
tank.
with that which you see,
If
though
you
you
want a
cannot
tank, I'll
change
let you
the
tank.
outcome of events. For another blessing, the
But you
Echo
also
will
can
enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that
And this is
established,
about right.
let
I'm
us
gonna end
return
up
to the subject of the
missing a
primals.
guild heist because I'm in the big
So
dialogue
long as
with
they
the guy.
exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Now, what I might do at some point for curiosity is go through the different book and cinematics with the different languages set and the replayability. I think it'd be interesting. What?
He just started using some other moves that he's been neglecting that's taking shit out quicker.
The Arcanist?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He being a dick.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you were having that situation.
because it's the weird triangle symbol.
Mhm. The nice part is having the retainer means I have the storage with them.
And it is worth getting both set up.
In the long run. We might have some fun with character creation with that. That's what I might try to take some effort with, is do the stage aging, showing what they'd be with them. Because do the 25% increase, the 50% increase between them, and what the aging would be. It's just a thought.
Yeah. He started trying to attack the boss.
I'd let him die. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't res him if I was the healer afterwards. I just run with the 3 remaining. It sounds like the rest of the squad can handle it. I can be petty sometimes with idiots. And I've done it in dungeons before. Because my priority with resing is the healer, keep the healer alive, then the tank.
No. Jackass is trying to go, good job, team, good game.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
And nobody else responded to him.
Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome!
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Uldah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Oh no.
Dawn
Couple
may
of kids grabbed
banish
up a
even
skunk
the
going,
darkest
"Mom, look, we
night.
found a lost kitty."
Sadly, some skunks will act like cats.
The words
so
of a dear friend.
until you freak them out.
I'm glad of our meeting.
I mean, they picked it up, started running down the road.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose.
Filming it, going back
We
and
sought
forth,
out
Mom's big freak
Minfilia
out.
and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons,
they were just happy
those
with all their
blessed with the
garbage.
Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado,
like that idea.
I would assign you your first task.
Say, idea for Harry Potter, saying that Ravenclaws, yes, they're smart, but they have the
Urianger,
worst grades
have
in
the
school
documents
because they
arrived from the
don't focus
students
on
of
their classwork,
Baldesion?
They just keep coming up with smart new ideas.
I could see that.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
Just those random little tidbits that they research, and it's just they have the worst grades because they're not good
We
at
have
school, but
received
they're
a
so
request
smart.
for aid from the
I'm
Immortal
sure there'd be
Flames.
something like that.
Hey, it's bad, I can see love good being one of
Thancred,
them.
would you do the honors?
Luna, definitely.
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Uldah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
And this is why I did not get back into the queue for the guild heist before that dialogue. Nice part is I've done a lot of the side missions already out in that area, which makes it a lot easier, actually. It just means it's likely I'll be doing the level 30 mission by the end of this stream. Yeah, there's a lot of hints of death throughout the entire game, and that's where it's kind of bittersweet with some of the dialogue, because you realize they were hinting at the fact that, yeah, any character can die at any time. So it's a long time out before you start realizing even your character friend, the NPCs you interact with, aren't safe.
Duty finder.
Only reason I'm still working on this. not trying to be too crazy with what I'm doing with combat. It's just I'll do what needs to be done to get the because I'd like to be ready to at least join a grand company. And I know there's a little bit covered on that. Basically, you can join a nation's army. Is the best way to describe it. But I'll go after the last what I need for the Earth Sprites while I'm down this way, just because get it done. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm going to make sure I get quests done so they're dealt with. Get it done as quickly and feasibly as possible. It's sad I could have actually done this in the lower level zone. I wasn't going to. Excuse me. It's just I know I'm likely to be into Thaumaturg's gear much before I'm really ready for it. Oh, the Black Mage's gear. Starts really being insane though. I don't like Ungus, but I will say that. But what he gets in the end, he still doesn't really deserve. Nobody deserves what happens to him. No missions in the church yet. See ya. Oh, no new missions anyway. Yeah, I agree with them. It's not a paradise, but still better than being out in random areas. I agree with the logic that the clergy might know something. Looks like that was a dancer I just saw standing there to the left of me for a second. This might unlock some more missions up here, though. I don't know. That's even me doing some stuff off stream and doing stuff when I was having to wait anyway. Kind of sad that I'm still waiting to get into this one instance, but well, it is. And I don't know why I didn't just run that path up, but I didn't. And I will show something. It's significant for later. You can barely see it with as tall as I am, but that's it. Little spoiler. And yes, he's a very major character later on. And I emphasize major. Okay, this is supposed to be a bloody desert, and I swear we've had more rain since I started streaming this than I've ever seen in this game. On a serious note. I still think it's funny that he offended Thancred. There's a reason I say that. It's kind of comical when you think about it. Thancred's a rough guy too. Again, another spoiler, technically. You've seen that face before. But when it's been years, you can understand why you wouldn't necessarily remember. It's realistic. Got a little mission again. Somewhere up there, but I can definitely take care of the hunt while I'm on my way, so. This is part of taking care of some of the random little questing. Because it was more or less in transit, why not do it? damage output by doing quick swaps. And this time I'm not even gonna bother. But that gives me the 5 for the 1 plus. So this generally heading in that direction. Because you gotta get into the Grand Company to be able to get your mount. And honestly, I'll be at a level that I'll be doing a little side jump to unlock the combat side of the mount when that comes along. Okay. I'll still keep running as far as I can until the tank claims. Hopefully he does claim. I feel bad about the one I did where I didn't click in, but again, it was timing. More of a cautious tank in this one. This is uncommon. He's rising up a little. Suspecting, and I can't really blame him. Running up the hill for the little man standing. I don't like leaving them back there, but that's personal preference. I'll be honest, I don't feel like I'm doing as much damage this time the way it's working out, but that's how it works sometimes. I'm glad to see the others are using their backs just because they have to move around a little. They just don't know it. I will do a good one. It wasn't a bad run, it just wasn't a great run because the tank, I'd rather clear the mob because sometimes they'll bug out and you'll have them chasing you from behind. Just a minor bothers me. I will go in. Okay, I did not expect to get into the guild heist roulette that quick. Where you going first, dude? I don't have any AoEs yet, so I gotta look at you a little bit. It is a gunbreaker tanking this time, and I'm not being too bad. the healers doing the stupid hopping around the arena, which is just reckless. And I'm going to be doing stuff most people don't like in this one is, yeah, you can just take out the big boss quickly. But I've learned take out the damn ad, so you don't have to worry about it trying to kill the healer. I'll give it to the tank. I usually give it to the healer on the earlier one because they don't even get the credit they deserve. But that healer is being stupid. You don't run into the middle of the mobs. It's my opinion. It's not a bad duty when it's done. I'm debating on doing the level 1 quick, but I think I'll wait. I'll do that off screen. Because that's still 30 minutes of random madness. To do all the madness. There's a lot of running around in town with some of the side quests for what we do. And honestly, I'll run over to the questing over here, and I'm gratefully not seeing the big level 50 like spawning next to her. I bet it happened too many damn times. Again, I'm likely to be side johnning in a moment to get the level 30 stone. Honestly, that's not a bad thing. So that means I'm really going to start building up my grid the way I want it. And yes, it does get a little convoluted and complicated when I do that, but there's reasons for it. Because I know how the stuff works for the Black Mage, and once I have that fully unlocked, it makes more sense to redo the grid and prep everything, and that includes placing the limit break into the bar. Because it's pretty much after you hit that point, it really starts being useful. Even though I've seen a lot of people hit it too early, and I won't lie, I've hit it when I thought it was safe and it was ideal and it wasn't. But I won't criticize other players when I've made the bad judgment. some of the missions people hate, but give you a skill, it gives you experience. And honestly, the storyteller achievements eventually do give you some good shit. That's actually something I will check shortly, because it's something most people forget about, and I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes achievements do give you shit. So you want to make sure you're not losing. Basically, sometimes you can get gear, you can get other stuff from it. Like, once I complete all the hunting log, there is a ring you get. It's not the best ring in the game, but it's useful when you can unlock it. Usually. And honestly, what I'll do is the new field heists are available. So I'll trigger those while I'm running around to get the cloud marble for this guy. So part of it's my mindset of get it done. Then I'll head back to Uldah and work on the other stuff. Because, yeah, to say you can get easily over-leveled is an understatement. And the sad part is I'm not high enough level, these guys should not aggro. Well, there's one like down in one of those, but... There's always one that's harder to find, it seems. And it looks like this time I'm not having it too bad.
Apparently there was a movie off the Grimm's fairy tale about the Seven Ravens where the mother had to make the clothing in order to let them regain their human form.
I don't remember it. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
And she was about to be killed because her daughter had been switched out for her.
I don't remember the movie, but I don't mean
I never realized there was a movie off.
See if you can find it, but it's someplace we can watch it. That sounds interesting.
It was a 2015 film.
I'll return to Uldah for now. More than a feeler.
Czechoslovakian film, that's why we haven't heard of it.
That still might be streamable depending on the service. Might be on Uldah. That's probably grand all time. Take a look.
$8.
We'll see what we can later. I can't make no guarantee. Cool, but okay, I thought I thought it I'll be honest, I'm not being as detailed as I could be because I know some of these are destroyed. I'm sorry, I'm not giving it the commendation to somebody I know that's been stupid before. So I gotta change who I'm gonna give it to. The tank was trying.
God, and they even played with the idea of the magic phone. The seven brothers. That's right, I guess it wasn't seven sons, it was her seven brothers.
Okay. I think I remember which story you're talking about.
Because she had to take the so many years of silence as well. She couldn't speak until the last shirt was sewn.
Like I said, I think I remember it vaguely. Oh, this is a nasty one if I get into it. Annoy the Void.
All I'm gonna do is exit the duty finder.
Yeah, it's getting to that point, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it's even playing with the idea of the magic cone with the memories.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've read the Grimms more recently than I have, so. So I'm going to Vesper Bay, which honestly, I will take advantage of the Aetheryte ticket.
Wow.
It's something that becomes insanely useful. Most people don't really understand what they're for because they're not really something you see most of the time in this game.
And the factor making even the factor that the shirts were supposed to be made of metal fibers. They even play with that part of the story. Holy crap.
I hope we have it to spare after all of our running.
I really hope so, because that was a story I never thought would have a rendition.
We wouldn't be able to do a stream watching it, but we'd be able to do
A post reaction.
yeah. I think it's either on that bookshelf or upstairs.
I don't think it's upstairs. I hope it's not in one of the boxes.
I don't think it is. It's either on that bookshelf, this bookshelf behind me.
Summer. I'm thinking
It may be upstairs already. Well, it's been love, so.
Got it for me when I was, what, 8?
Probably younger than I should have.
I was already trying to read it in argument.
Okay, I am obviously overlooking this last one.
It's back on the shelf.
I don't think it is. That does. Oh, of course, her. Time to get into that other level 30. We're on Mars, trying to ask me if he can join the company, and it's not that I'm against it, it's just the way they messaged.
Yeah.
Yep. Said it might be upstairs. I'm sorry, I'm being a little tactical because this fight can become suicide if the main flames remain. And we know it. And again, that healer has blown it because I've seen them doing it wrong before. So I refuse to give them the commendation even if they're doing it right in a later run. Because that kind of endorses their general gameplay.
This one has some roots.
I know this is an instant fight against Mormo. I will say, when you think about saying Chocobushi having pretty ladies on his arms, you expect to see some hot dude for this fight.
There's my really nice sketchbook. Probably left enough.
I made sure we didn't. missing adventure. And I forget I have to talk to his ass again.
Oh, this one.
No offense, you knock down your Lego stuff again, I will have no sympathy for him shattering.
I was trying to get the bin back into place. Thanks for the call.
I'm just saying.
But that was a little bit.
You did have the T-Rex rocking pretty bad.
He rocks pretty bad when you rock your foot against the shelf and hard. Not exactly the most stable. Stuff that sit down right. I guess that. I'm hoping I will.
I'm on my way to my mission. I'm finding stuff that's also hunt, so...
Yeah, don't go into another...
I'm not going into another dungeon. I'm just going for the class mission.
Because it's close enough to time that I'm going to run up and check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandably. And this is why I wasn't too worried. That's the key word. Her threat to this realm. It is an interesting tactic that's going on here to try to save Chocobo. Both arcane muscles in order. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the little chicken shits. It's like they're cowering, you're just whatever.
Insane. I can finish this, but not that over.
Rubber ball. Yeah. just be a little less powerful. Because you don't have healing ability. That's enough. If I can't cast for a second, I'm gonna get myself going a little bit of mana recovery. It just makes more sense. I'll be honest, I am fighting a harder fight than it needs to be because of when I went in. Because I could wait until level 34 and done this and had it a lot easier. And now that this is going, I'm gonna do the tactical moves and start. I'm sorry, as long as there's ads there, I am going to AoE more. But this is just thinking through the fight tactfully. Because otherwise you are not going to have the rest of them surviving. Remember, you can't let any of them fall. Or maybe I can, I don't know. Basically, as long as some of them are still standing, it's fine. This case I will not be denied. Yeah, bitch, you damn. Definitely some pleasure in that. Poor little brother. That's the thing. As an alchemist, he understands all this with the etheric flows, which means he's educated. If this doesn't show him his worth to the family, nothing will. I'm just trying to see if the Guildmaster actually has the freckles too. Can't tell. It's a fair thought. Probably if the other siblings seem to. I will get out here. I know I need to go at least one more.
I know I can't clear it in 7 minutes.
In 7 minutes? Yeah, that's not really an option.
Not if my time
Yeah. Two more of those things. I know they're out here, so. I'll be honest, the only reason I am doing that is clearance at some point. I know I come back out here again later, but that's level 50 range that I need to come back over here. So me doing it now makes it a little more sense. And I think that's number 4. Yep. Okay. Okay, I was gonna fast travel, you telling me. Ouch. Okay, that was a bad one to stand for. Back to Uldah. Part is I'm thinking of where the early Black Mage stuff is. Part of it. I actually don't know if I'm far enough. I think you gotta be post. No, it's post Sylph before you can start the upgrade class, I think. So I don't think I'm actually quite there yet. We'll find out pretty quick. Point is getting the Sylph stuff done after effort is not that long. So. I'm trying to see which piece of... I guess I'll take the top. You know, level 31 top for now. Not that I can equip it yet. Yeah, it's not available yet because I know you talked to a person in here to do it. Well, it just means I'll go back to Drybone. I'll get us prepared for reaching Ifrit. So this character is Ifrit. It doesn't stop me of trying to help you into Copperbell with one of the other class characters I'm serving. Something later, so. Yeah, Woman Thancred find evidence. Not that that's really surprising. That's the only thing I hate is you do not get any sort of pretty shields for the Thaumaturge with the mods. Or cudgels, whatever the hell you want to call them. I'm actually curious what they call that as a scepters.
Okay.
Now the question is, am I have enough level for them not to aggro now? Probably not. I will try to play it a little cautious just in case they will. Yeah, I'm high enough level where they're not aggroing. I thought it was 12 though, so better. Well, that's where it gets kind of depressing too, because that means you're not fighting as much of a challenge when you get this whole level. Well, we know the good sister's gonna find it to be blasphemous. We know that. I might take the effort to make my retainers off stream as well. Mainly because I know that's going to take a lot of time. I may just record that.
Okay, Boots, getting ready to get on tape.
Okay, I'm just going to get this turned in and I'll finish the stream.
Okay.
There's still a bit to do before I'm ready for Ifrit, but not really too far. At least give me a definite title for the next stream. Because I figured turn in the dialogue, finish it up. I would have liked to have gone into that new armor piece on stream, but honestly, it still might be on stream. I don't expect to get much leveling with what I plan to do. So. get this turned in, and then we'll be honestly on the road to Ifrit. Best way to word it, I guess. Yep, I still got better than that. I will go through this dialogue before I stop, but that's about it. The smells and the stains. Yeah, we're gonna discuss this later, Thancred. What I will do is put those on so people can see it quick. It's not my... Again, it's not a costume piece I will use any other time. Honestly, it's not as bad as it could be. To be totally honest. But thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.